celebrities are refusing to age and they're telling everybody that it's completely natural. I just take care of my skin.
I like to do it first thing in the morning, underneath my eyes.
Sheen, sheen, sparkle, sparkle. Hi, welcome to Michelle McDaniel Unscripted, because my long edited deep dive videos definitely take a lot of time and my hands are breaking. So it's kind of fun to just get on here, no script, no deep dive, and just chit-chatting with you guys about things that I see on the internet and the thing or person that I saw on the internet today. Well, let me take you through this the way that I got taken through it. So I was just scrolling through TikTok and then I saw this video with 12,000 comments, 4,800 saves, and 14,000 shares.
I'd rather be a contradiction than an addict caught in conflict. What's up, rolling eyes? This is not your type of paradise. You don't need to holla, yes, de-stress.
That's it. So maybe to you, this is completely normal. To me, when I saw this, I was like, I know she's standing and taking pictures, but there's just something a little weird about it. I'm not very much into Hollywood. I didn't even know who she was, but with the amount of shares, comments, and people talking about it, it started trending a lot. And I was like, I can't be the only one who thought this was a little weird.
People are saying she looks way too skinny.
What?
She just turned 51. She looks like she's 30, and it looks like she's aging backwards.
I know we've all seen this picture.
So people who are into celebrities, do you know who this is? I'll give you 3, 2, 1. Kate Beckinsale. And many of her fans are saying she is unrecognizable. I audibly gasped when I realized this was Kate Beckinsale. I don't understand why people are afraid to age. It's a beautiful chapter in her life. You don't understand why people are afraid to age, because the moment you get a wrinkle, somebody calls you out. Look, we talked about so much about this podcast, bros and Pearl, that say, once you hit 25, that's it, you ugly, you old, your husband's gonna leave you. And in a celebrity's case, especially someone of this woman's age, she was living in the time where tabloids would pick you apart. Do you guys remember? Well, there's 2 examples that I'm thinking of. One, when Britney Spears was fat, or like celebrities were fat, and they weren't even fat, they were just like sitting a weird way, or maybe just standing there and wasn't rail thin. But on the topic of Britney, I remember when people were saying, whoa, she's so buff. Look at her abs. And these were the abs. I also remember comments about Pink either being fat or like macho arms. Oop, my sticky is showing to you guys. You stay in there, Tia. But she grew up in a time where, you know, you were micromanaged all the time, not in this era of body positivity. Grandma wants to be Barbie forever. So this intrigued me because I really got like, not to be conspiracy-ish, but I got like, is this woman a robot? I just want to see her smile. Because I feel like every single video I see, she's very stiff, like a robot or a clone. Now you conspiracy people have a fire lit up your tits. And she's never smiling. Okay, so I forgot about the copyright thing here on YouTube when I first uploaded this, and then I had to take it off and I sang it myself and re-uploaded it, and it still got copyright strike, so I'm guessing I need to sing it very badly to the point where I'm almost talking. And I'm going to do the whole thing because I just want you to feel what I felt when I was watching this. So here it goes, YouTube. 3rd time's the charm. No, I don't want no scrubs. No, I don't want to give you mine. And no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your time. And no, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side, his best friend's ride. Like, if I posted this, would you guys be like, wow, great content, Michelle? Besides that though, from like a creator standpoint, the lip syncing went on for way too long. It was really dragged out, and the longer she went, the more creepy it kind of went. The long, rich people hallway, the very stiff movements once again, the face doesn't really move, the cat looking around like she's frightened for her life. Why am I pink? It's like weird rich people stuff, okay? And someone says watching from District 9. So I'm not the only one that thought this was weird. People want to save the cat, and people are relating this to Hunger Games. And I've never seen Hunger Games, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, you're right. Now, before we step forward, I am not against plastic surgery. Ladies and men can plastic surgery it up if that's what you want to do. I saw a lot of people in my last video when we talked about plastic surgery, fillers, and everything like that. People were like, you don't need, not to me, but like, or maybe they did say that to me, I'm not too sure, but in general, they were like, people don't need plastic surgery, and it's not, or fillers, they would say, it's not even healthy. And those always crack me up because people don't get plastic surgery or fillers to be healthy. They do it to look better. Aesthetics, health. Completely different. Like in bodybuilding, you don't get into bodybuilding for health. You get into bodybuilding to ruin your body and look good for like 5 seconds on stage, then you step off and people think you look like a freak. That's all. So with that being said, I'm not against the whole plastic surgery thing. I personally think she looks great. People were saying that she's very skinny, which I found it very interesting because if she got fat, people would say, hey, but because she's very thin, people are saying she needs to not be thin. But what gets me is that Kate denies that she got absolutely anything done to her face, and that is just what she looks like at 50 years old. She's never gotten fillers, botox, plastic surgery, no nip, no tuck, no fill, nothing. This is her natural face, and that's what gets me not very heated because I don't care, but it just makes me go, what? You can barely move your face. This is basically her calling me stupid. That's what offended me. Okay, so I found this article. I guess she's always been like critiqued for her face and always denying that she ever has plastic surgery.
Kate Beckinsale at 33 years old. Here she is at 43 years old. And then from a few months ago, looking seriously incredible at 50 years old. Now she says that she's completely natural.
Which, you know what? I don't blame her. She probably just doesn't want to be that topic, but she kind of is that topic. So I get it. But I also think when it gets to a certain point where you can't move your face and you look like you're like struggling to function through your face, you could probably just tell people you got like a little bit of Botox. So I found this article from May from BuzzFeed, which I know. I didn't even know BuzzFeed was still a thing. Kate Beckinsale has had enough of people constantly accusing her of getting work done to her face. Oh, they said that she shared an Instagram post. I'd rather just click on that than read a BuzzFeed article. Oh, never mind. I think it's deleted. I hate talking about this because I hate adding to this conversation, but I'm doing it because insidious bullying of any kind over time takes a toll. True, see, bullying still happens even in 50. You guys thought you were going to get out of high school. To be completely honest, it never ends. But I have to say it's a lot better. Every time I post anything, and by the way, this has been a case since I was about 30, I'm accused of having unrecognizable surgery, using Botox, using fillers, being obsessed with looking younger. And it's really such a tiresome and subtle, vicious way to bully a person. Can you imagine if she didn't? Like, technically, I don't know what this person, I'll never know what she does. But it just looks like she does. I think she looks great. The people telling her she looks like poop are the same people that wish they looked like that at 50. And the same people, I just have to say this, the same people who say, I'll never get plastic surgery, I would never touch my face. I have caught my friends saying that. Some like people, like some of my like older generation family type people saying they would never touch it, but then the moment they get a lot of money, guess what they're doing? I was like, I thought you said you would never. So she even says that I've gone through the trouble of having plastic surgeon categorically state that I don't and haven't. Honestly, when I read that, I couldn't help but think of Kim Kardashian when she got a x-ray done on her show that she produces so that she can prove that she doesn't have any type of butt implants or anything in her glutes.
I see an Oreo. That freaks me out.
No implant. This is
Shocker.
Kim.
I am so glad that I did this x-ray.
And we all know how that ended. And now she has like a pancake butt because they're all removing the stuff in their butt cheek because they got tired of being curvy and now everybody wants to be thin. The trend is over, people. Which, by the way, if I was Kate and I looked the way that she did and had the money that she did, I wouldn't even try to explain myself. I would just be like,
You guys are ugly.
and then dance there with my cat. I'd be canceled very quickly. But that's why I'm not a celebrity and I should never be. I will use my powers for evil. So in the end, she blames the way that she does her makeup. If she changes it, can drastically change her appearance. And I'm not saying she's wrong. I remember when I started ombreing my lips back when I was, 25 or 26 on YouTube. The first time I started, I learned how to make lipstick look more better. You don't use one color. I use like 5 different colors to help it out when you see my red lipstick. It ain't just red.
It's like shades of pink, different shades of red, different shades of white.
It's all over the place. And I did that for the first time and someone was like,
someone got a lip injection.
But this comment kind of cracked me up a little bit because she then posted videos that I can't find now. As you can see from these 2 videos, what is different is that I lived in the UK and was paler. I used to pluck the shit out of my eyebrows. I loved that brown lipstick that everybody wore. I had a fuller face as most of us do in our late teens and 20s. Makeup techniques were matte, not nearly as glossy. I thought contours were something I found difficult in geography lessons. I don't know, she just looks different, but the same. But plastic surgery?
7. I see the introduction of possible lip filler. To me, her lips have always been beautiful and full, but over time we do have a reduction of volume in our lips. But I think Kate may have started to introduce some lip filler around this time to bring them back to how they used to be. In 2023, at the age of 50, this is the time when there was speculation about potential additional facial work that Kate may have had. When I look closely, I do see some signs of a potential revision brow lift.
But I can totally understand where she's coming from to keep saying she's obsessed with being old or younger, and she's obsessed with not having any wrinkles or anything. Like, we don't know. And I'm pretty sure all of you, every single person of you, were, if someone was constantly being like, so what you get done, what you do, tell us, you'd be like irritated. I don't personally think she needs to tell us anything. That's why I said, just call them ugly or poor. That'll go down great. I don't recommend doing that, but I feel like I'd be really sarcastic if people were constantly talking about my look.
Also, the wig in general, like, I have better wigs that I paid $40 for from Amazon.
But at the same time, the movement was really weird. It freaks a lot of people out, and the conspiracy people are getting at it. They're saying she's a clone, she's a robot. I don't know, girl, hit it.
They got her. They got her. They're literally all looking the same now. How are people 50 years old looking 20 years old now? It's giving me major Shania Twain vibes. You guys remember the Shania Twain video where she's moving all robotically, not even acting herself? Same with Kate Beckinsale. This is the Kate Beckinsale that I remember. And even back in the day, like, just with a glance, it literally looks like Kristen Stewart with a brown wig on. Tell me I'm wrong. Not too long ago, she was in the hospital wearing fans for her bizarre posts with her looking like this with a giant bow on her head. Next thing you know, she's back in the public eye looking better than ever.
I do think that people of her age don't like to like, it's not like when I go around and ask millennials, like, or tell them that your face looks great, they're like, oh girl, I just got Botox, or I got a little bit of filler. Like, they're so open about telling me what they do instead of saying, it's all natural. And get one of Garrett's family members, I just noticed little pricks on her face. She's of a certain age, and she looks great. I was like, wow, your skin looks so, like, tight. It looks amazing. So, like, you look really, really good. What'd you do? What'd you get done? And I saw her like, I went to the dermatologist. They gave me a new cream. I'm like, creams put little. I didn't go forward. I kind of got the, I can read the room. I know body language. So I didn't keep poking her. I said, okay, because if she wanted to share it, then she would. But me and Garrett did giggle about it a lot. Anyway, that's what had me saying, what is this? And that's what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Why does this keep showing? Tia, you gotta strap yourself down, girly. Thank you for watching this Michelle Unedited. It's very nice to have a little bit of a break from the scripts, the writing, the editing, the running around, because I just like talking to you guys. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will see you next time. Bye.
Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a very lot of fun. Growing up is just a trap.